Hello there, Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'll be doing your October Love Tarot reading, and we'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then go to the Tarot for some more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's take a look at the overall energy. Message in a bottle. Okay, well, we are in retrograde season. So, during this time, there is sometimes people or situations that come up from the past and are revisited, either so that we can clear out that energy or we can reunite if it's time to. So we're going to take a really close look at this and see who might be sending you a message and what the message might say. And truth be told, this card has been coming out so much for me over the last week or so in all of my readings. And I think it's just that energy. We're in we've left Virgo season. We're in Libra season, and Libra is all about bringing balance, bringing truth back into our relationships, and even truth with ourselves. Like getting really truthful with ourselves about how a relationship from the past was really painful. Admitting that truth, and then also, if somebody comes back from the past, letting them know just how painful this situation was. But I love this because look what's under there. Yeah, getting into your true authentic self, expressing your true feelings is going to bring you such happiness and joy. Okay, so let's go to the Soulmate cards. We'll take a look at what energies could either be in your energy field or the person you're dealing with. Healing, awakening, chaser, cycles. Yeah, so between the cycles and the message in a bottle, it seems like you could either be getting a message from somebody from the past, or sometimes it's just revisiting those feelings. It's kind of like a message from your intuition or your inner heart. I love this. With the healing and the awakening, I feel like this is your energy. Whatever has happened in the past, and especially if it was painful, you've healed from that situation because you have a bigger picture of how that relationship fit into who you are today, who you're becoming, your soul contracts. You're getting a much bigger picture of the whole situation. You're looking at the blessings and not at the pain of the situation anymore. You're forgiving and you're ready to move on. Like I really get a sense that you're really embracing a new love in your life. Now, we also have chaser, in pursuit, convincing, rejection, let them go and let it be. I get a sense, once again, that, whether this is a twin flame connection or not, but especially in a twin flame connection, we have a chaser and we have a runner. And the chaser chases after the one soulmate, right? And then that soulmate is the runner. The one that they're chasing is the runner. And the runner wants to run away, and the chaser is constantly trying to get them to come back. And then you go into the separation period. And when you go into the separation period, the chaser finally does the healing. So Cancer, you may relate to in a past relationship, you may have been the chaser, doing anything and everything to try to keep this person in your life, to try to keep this relationship going. And then at some point, there was a separation for whatever reason. And you have gone your separate way and done the healing. You're seeing the blessings of this situation and you're willing to walk away completely from the situation. And when you do that, and it is a twin flame connection, guess what? Then the person that was the runner the first time around becomes the chaser and comes back chasing after you, because now you've kind of left the energy field, and there's such a soul connection that they can't handle it when you start walking away or running away. So it's interesting because I feel like you, for some of you, if you're relating to the twin flame cycles, okay, and it doesn't have to be a twin flame connection, but even if it's just a true soulmate connection, you could be kind of relating to that energy of, you did everything you could to keep this relationship going. And now that you're away from them, you've done the healing, you've looked at this from a different perspective, and you're ready to really kind of walk away, finish out this energy, then all of a sudden, guess who's coming back, right? So let's take a look at your present energy. Yes, this goes right with this. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody, we always call it the single lady card, but gender doesn't matter. It's an energy of being single, independent, free, working on your career, working on yourself, providing a good home, financial stability for yourself. Just a really nice energy of being single and being happy with it. If love comes your way, great. And if it doesn't, you're good with that too, because you're building a life for yourself that you're really happy with. You have friends, you have family, you have activities. Your life is just going well. So it's kind of like, that's one of the reasons you really have moved on from this person. So let's see what your area of resistance is. Ten of Pentacles. This is also your obstacle. Down deep inside, you want something that lasts a long term. You don't really want to stay in this energy forever. Like, you really are wanting love, but you want love that's going to stick around, because the situation from the past was somebody that possibly left you or did certain things so that, you were at the point where you had to leave the connection. Either way, it doesn't matter. The connection ended, and what you're looking for is somebody that is willing to commit to you, to make a long-term committed relationship with you. That isn't going to, run away at the first little obstacle that comes up. That's going to want to work on it. Really nice energy. Okay, so let's see what your advice from Spirit is. Star. Wish upon a star. This card has been coming out a lot too. Now, the star represents true healing, but it's also this energy of recognizing your light, recognizing your gifts, understanding that you have so much value, and just really standing in your light and shining it. It's about being your true, authentic self. Like, not hiding yourself from the world anymore. The stars come out at night and it's kind of like allowing your light to shine no matter what. Okay, it's dark out. That's fine. I'm still going to turn on my bright light and shine, and not trying to cover up who you truly are. Part of this journey with this previous soulmate could be that, you got to this point, especially if you were the chaser, you got to this point where you dimmed your light. You could have been such a bright star, and this person could have tried to dim your light. And they could do that by nipping away at your confidence, right? Because they felt almost inferior being with you because you were such a star. But what you found yourself doing was dimming your light so that you wouldn't, it's almost like you were irritating them because you were such a bright star. And now you've kind of done the healing. I think for a long time you may have actually dimmed your light because you wanted this person to stay in your life. But when that connection ended, you did the healing and you really stepped into your confidence. The Nine of Pentacles is very confident about who they are. Just really saying, I'm okay being who I am. If you look at her outfit, right? I mean, it's very creative. It's kind of out there, right? And it's that sense that, I can make friends with spirit. I can make friends with animals. I can make friends wherever I go because I am being who I truly am. And I think it has allowed you to build your confidence to this point where it's kind of like, Okay, I'm really ready to shine my star. And by shining your true light, by stepping into your truth, what you're also doing is stepping into this energy of being able to manifest whatever it is that you truly want. The star card is also wish upon a star. You know, what is it that you truly want? Now that you've done the healing, now that you have awakened, now that you are at a higher level, what do you really want, Cancer? It's a really nice energy. Okay, so let's see what the outcome is. Five of Pentacles. This is not your energy. This is definitely not your energy. I think that at some point, let's see, yes, at some point, you're going to hear something. You know, you may not actually, I'm going to say, you may not actually hear from this person. Some of you may. But I feel like you may hear information. If you don't hear from this person, you're going to hear information about this person. I think the person that you dealt with in the past is going through something different, difficult. And with the Justice card on the bottom, I think it's karmic. You know, whatever wrong they did, they are having to, play out their karmic energies, and they are missing you. Like, even if you do hear from them, I have a feeling you're going to tell your truth. And when you tell your truth and you step in your light and you shine your light, right? I don't think you're taking this person back. Some of you might, but I really don't think you are. I think you're going to shine your light. And it's almost like by having your light shine so brightly, this person feels sad because in part, I think they tried to bring you down. When they were trying to dim your light, they were trying to bring you down almost to their level, is the energy that I'm getting. And now they realize the game didn't work. The game didn't work. They're feeling really sad. And it's kind of like, you know, the scales of justice, if you will, have kind of tipped in your favor because you did what you needed to do. You spent the time healing. You spent the time building a new life for yourself. And you've stepped into this energy of, I am going to shine my light and I am never going to dim my light again. It was the soul lesson that you had to learn. And I think you're recognizing that you lost your independence. You lost your freedom when you were with this person because you started dimming your light. And now you have it and you're kind of like, I'm never giving this up again. I love this energy. Yeah, underneath here we have the Emperor and we have the King of Swords. And I'm going to say these two energies are just really intense, very controlling. I think the person that you were dealing with was very controlling. The King of Swords does not share their feelings. This person could actually come back and almost be very stubborn, kind of controlling, manipulating, but this time you're going to see that you're not going to fall for their games because you have been awakened to this. You now understand, you know, how they were able to manipulate you in the past, whether breadcrumbing, you know, if it was a toxic situation, breadcrumbing or gaslighting, that type of thing. And look at you. You're the Empress. I'm really thinking you are the Empress, and they're going to come in and kind of be like the King of Wands. You know, hey, I want you back. I'll do whatever. But the Empress definitely trumps the King of Wands. Even if they come in at pretending to be a King of Wands, they're not really a King of Wands. And even if they are, they see you as the Empress. You do definitely trump them, right? Page of Swords. This is the message coming in. Or you could possibly, Six of Cups underneath that. Yes, somebody coming back from the past. This is lovely because underneath that, wow, there's a lot underneath. We have the King of Pentacles. This is a really nice energy. This is a new person that is coming in on your path. Somebody that is grounded, stable, wants a long-term committed relationship. The King of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Pentacles are like, you know, the perfect spouses, if you will. They're kind of, the King of Pentacles is somebody that, you know, wants to build a stable home life, whatever that means for you, is financially stable, very emotionally grounded, is generous with their money, really wants to take care of the family, that type of energy. And you definitely have somebody coming in on your path, whether, gender doesn't matter, but that energy of somebody that really wants a long-term committed relationship. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles. Let's go back and we'll clarify this. The Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, oh, Lovers, the Star, the Sun. Okay, so you really have done a lot of healing. I mean, I think that this was, for a lot of you, it could have been a twin flame connection, because the Lovers card is that true soulmate twin flame connection that brought you a lot of agony. The Five of Pentacles, this person, even, I feel like when you were even with this person, you could have felt very lonely, even when you were in the same room with this person, because they really dimmed your light. They did not see who you were, or I'll take that back. I think they understood who you are and just how bright a star you are. And it really intimidated them to the point where they made you feel really out in the cold. They could have been a person that really, played mind games with you, could have, given you the cold shoulder, perhaps even, gone days without talking to you, that type of energy, just really, a very toxic type of energy. But you have healed from that. I mean, getting away from that person. And I feel like it's taken some time for some of you. It could have been a couple of years ago. It's taken time for you to kind of like get back up. You're the phoenix, rising from the ashes. You're doing so well, and you have healed from this connection. You're shining your light again. And people are starting to recognize it, and the sun is coming out. The joy and the happiness in life are once again coming out. Yeah, the healing from a broken heart. It's really nice energy. And Cancer, I really feel like, you're probably sitting there going, yeah, it's kind of sometimes nice to get, some kind of affirmation about, or confirmation about how you're feeling right now. You may still have times where you're kind of doubting yourself, but I really and truly feel like you've done the work, you've done the healing, and you're in that energy. And it's kind of like, just stay in that energy, because the Nine of Pentacles, it's kind of a progression from the Nine of Pentacles to the Star card. Like, this is like the beginning of that, feeling like you got your mojo back, and the Star card is kind of like really just owning it, really nice energy. So let's take a look at this Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit card, the Justice, the Seven of Pentacles. Four of Wands, this is what you want, and this is what's coming in. The Four of Wands is a stable home life. Though it's sometimes the wedding card, it is the twin flame card. So some of you may have, like a twin flame or a true soulmate coming in on your path. You've had to do a lot of healing around this situation, was so unbalanced. Once again, you may have been the chaser, chasing after this person. You may have given away so much of yourself in this connection. And you've had to really go within and try to bring balance into this situation. So with the Seven of Pentacles, you're understanding that where you put your time and your energy and your intentions is what you harvest, right? In the past, you probably thought putting my time, energy, and intentions towards this relationship will get me that relationship. And you've realized that you're being a little bit more determined. I want to say picky. That's the word they're giving me. Picky about where you put your time and energy. You're not putting your time and energy into situations, relationships, people that are not going to be balanced, accepting you who you are, seeing your light, and helping you to even, shine brighter. It's a really lovely energy. And, this is not what you're resisting. This is what you're wanting. This is your obstacle. You're wanting somebody that is long term, that is committed, is balanced, and helps you to be who you truly are, understands your wisdom, and doesn't like deflect it or criticize it. For some of you, you could have been, when we go through, you had a tower moment at some point. That tower moment was on your path to help you awaken to perhaps your spiritual, your spiritual journey, that type of energy. This person could have been very much in the 3D, and you have, risen to a much more higher spiritual consciousness. And at the time, they didn't get it. Like, they could have even been, criticizing or making fun of your spirituality, or some of the things that you were starting to question or think about. Really interesting, because I get this sense that you really, being with them, it was almost like talking to a wall. It was kind of like you were really trying to make that situation work. You were doing what you could, but at the same time, you were trying to connect with them, communicate your feelings and your thoughts. And it was like talking to a wall. So I'm sorry about that. Hugs out to you, Cancer. Okay, so with the Star card, oh, lovely, yes. Queen of Wands, I love this. The Queen of Wands is, in this situation, I think it is one of the best cards in the deck, because the Queen of Wands to me is that energy of you got your mojo back. You know who you are. You're confident in who you are. You're ready to get out there. The Queen of Wands doesn't care if she's single or with somebody, because she's happy in her own skin. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've done that. And it's such a nice progression from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands to the Star. It's almost like a stair step. And I love this energy. Okay, so with the Star, this is your advice. Shine your light. Be the Queen of Wands. Embrace who you are and just own it. Be victorious in it. Know that your angels and spirit guides are working with you, and that they're going to bring other people onto your path that are part of your soul tribe, other people that can help you to stay on this path. Really nice energy. And right now, you may feel like you don't know which way is the next step. The Two of Swords is kind of like being up in your head about it. There could be days where you're kind of doubting, am I, really on my spiritual path? Do I know what I'm doing? Am I shining my light? And it's kind of like, just the message I'm getting is, talk to your spirit guides, talk to your angels, or close friends, that kind of get who you are, and just stay in that energy, because you are shining your light. And it's about staying in that energy of shining your light, owning it, and putting it out there to the world. So let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they want a fresh start. We have the Ace of Wands here. And the Queen of Pentacles. So, we had the King of Pentacles. Here you are. I think when you reject, this person is going to either come back, or there's going to be some scenario with this person. And it could be that, once again, you just hear that, look at this energy, right? They're up in their heads. With the Seven of Swords here, they know that they did something wrong. They're feeling like they can get away with it, but they're really anxious about it. And it's kind of like it's just bringing their energy level down. Really negative energy here. And meanwhile, what are you doing? You're sitting in your Queen of Pentacles energy. You are preparing yourself for your true soulmate. And remember, we had the King of Pentacles under here. I've got to find it. Hold on. Here he is. Okay. And gender doesn't matter, but it's just that energy of finally finding your true match. Like, part of this, part of being with this person in the past was that it had to awaken you so that you would really step into your light, shine your true light. And now you are going to find your counterpart. It's really nice energy, super nice. And yeah, I think this person's going to reach out to you. They're going to want a fresh start. I feel like for a lot of them, they feel like what they did has brought them a lot of karmic energy that's not good, right? And they have a lot of negative energy on their side. And they almost feel like they have to come in and apologize. And it's so funny because we don't really have the apology cup, except they're going to try to come in as the King of Cups. They're going to act as though, you know, they have found their love for you, whatever. You're not going to listen to it. You're just really not. But they want a fresh start. They're going to come in suddenly. They're, you know, this is interesting because they want to portray themselves as the King of Cups, and yet at the same time their fear is holding them back. They're holding back their real emotions. They're not telling you the entire truth. And guess what you're doing? Look at this. You're ready for a new beginning. You know, you're going on a new journey. You're looking for your new love. You have, you know, death and rebirth. You have ended, I love this, you have ended this cycle, finally. And Cancer, I know from, you know, doing your readings over the last 2 months, you're probably, haven't we been saying that for a while? Well, let's wait until October 18th when the planets start going direct. This new person is not going, I don't think this new person is going to come in until the end of October, or maybe even before the end of the new year, because we do have to get through these retrogrades. But, you know, it's really about you just really staying in your light, staying in your confidence, owning your, you know, owning your mojo. I love this. Love, love, love this. And you know, your angels and spirit guides are with you. You really have, it's kind of been a long journey. It's been a long journey. Okay, so let's go to the romance angel cards. You know, I mean, astrologically, 2022 is supposed to be much better than 2021. So if we can just hold on a little bit longer. Okay, unrequited love, religious factors, forgiving and learning, finances and career. I think this finances and career are affecting your love life. I have a feeling that that is the person that you were dealing with in the past. I think they may have tried to get away with something financially when they were with you. You may not even realize it, but you have like maybe some intuition. They kind of left you out in the cold, and it's kind of like karma has like slingshotted back. And I feel like they are having some financial difficulties. It may be one of the reasons why they're coming back around, you know. I don't think you're taking them back. I really don't. I don't see anything there, but you do have free will, Cancer, so you can do what you want. Unrequited love. Yeah, this is this energy from the past. You know, the chaser, you know, you chased them and they just kept running away, right? I think you really and truly did love them. But it was not, you know, it was not an equal balance. Now, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And, you know, I really feel like this person from the past was put on your path to help awaken you. And that's why I think for a lot of you, it could be a twin flame connection, definitely a deep soulmate connection, because you had to go through that experience in order to find your true light and to be able to shine it and not allow anybody from this point on to dim it or take it away from you. And one of the lessons that you're learning is to forgive. And, you know, well, it says forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And I think that that is one reason why you may hear from this person or hear about this person, especially, before October 18th, while we still have these retrogrades. It's kind of like the universe is saying, okay, let's really clear out this energy. And to do that, sometimes we have to bring those feelings back up, or that person has to come back around so we can say, yeah, I really don't want that, right? Yes, I'm done with that. Learn the lesson from it. Forgive what has happened. That does not mean you have to condone it. Forgiving is just allowing it to be released and saying the past is the past and I am moving forward. Okay, so let's go get your creativity oracle card. Really nice message. Cancer, I'm really excited for you. And you definitely do deserve this new love in the near future. Flash. A creative flash of inspiration will come to you and quickly give you the perfect solution. And when I saw that, I really feel like you are actually going to get, like you're going to hear about this person or get a message from them, or they may just show up, something like that. And it's going to be like instantaneously. I get the idea that you're just going to say, I am done. Like, it's kind of like you're going to be relieved. It's like, I am done. I am totally done with that. Really nice. Okay, so here's your angel message, and it's breakthrough. How many beautiful, heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. And I'll put that up there so that maybe you can see that. And, I really think that this is about you. Stepping into your light, realizing, that no matter what has happened in the past, you can move on, shining your light brightly. Owning who you are, truth be told, telling yourself, okay, I played a part in this past situation, because we all do play a part in all of our relationships. I played a part. I learned my lesson. I forgave it. I'm moving on, and I am shining my light, and I'm never allowing my light to be dimmed again. Really nice energy. Well, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed this message. I really enjoyed doing it for you. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. And I do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.